At guard, 6'3", number 45, Donovan Mitchell.
Hi again, we welcome you to our broadcast of the NBA playoffs here on 2K Sports. This series right now lopsided 3-zip. Can a comeback attempt be made, or will we see a team advance to the finals? I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Look at Cleveland. So they're down 3-0 in this series, and these home fans hoping they can extend their season.
Yeah, and even if they can win tonight, I don't see a way they come back from 3-0. It's just too big of a hill to climb.
Now here's Brunson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
Back to Harden. From downtown, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl-Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting two.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
Here is Harden. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Back to Harden from deep three-point territory. It's rebounded by New York. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for him in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
Now Harden, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. Harden's shot is off. New York's gone 0-2 from deep. Bridges passes to Hart, goes straight to the defender for the dunk, draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Mobley.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Harden kicks to Mobley. Here's the three. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Hart with a screen on Hart. Runs in the pass to Hart. New York moving it around. Towns, no luck.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Wade gets to Allen. The basket good off the assist from Wade.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Saturday was a great victory for him.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Here's Mitchell after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. So he gets them both.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Brunson, and he banks in the layup. Brunson's got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
From deep Harden, it's rebounded by New York.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those really every time.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Over Harden. Anunoby, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Mitchell left side. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
In a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Bridges a screen on Harden. Here's Brunson. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Bridges against Mitchell. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
The kick out to Anunoby. To Brunson. Pocket 6. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. Three-pointer. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist from Brunson.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Wade drives in, and here's Mitchell from the arc. Again, Mitchell missing. New York leading by 4. Screen by Hart. Here's Brunson. Hands it from short range. Brunson's got 8 points.
That's his game. Brunson is dangerous from just about everywhere.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Mobley kicks to Harden. Crafty move. Fires from deep. Bridges with the board.
Hey, I think that green light they've given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
One of the better two-way wings in the NBA, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's a versatile defender. Has really improved offensively recently, in my estimation. Was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time. And over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. A different look now for Cleveland. Tyson's checked in. And it's Sam Merrill in for Dean Wade. And then for New York, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Clarkson in for Mikal Bridges. Mobley with it. Still scoreless. Cleveland moving it around. Robinson with the block. And here's Brunson. Pass to Clarkson. There's the triple. Kent falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 11. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 19-6 run. Clarkson taking his time here. Stolen by Harden. Now we'll hear from Alan LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Alan?
Thank you, guys. The NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same. Back to you, Kevin.
Some forward thinking. Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Clarkson following the score by Cleveland. And it's Towns missing.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
To the paint, here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Brunson. The rebound by Hart. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Tyson. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Hart. Jared Allen's checked in for Cleveland. Max Strus comes in for Donovan Mitchell. 1:46 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Brunson. Makes it off the glass. Brunson's got 12 in the game.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Here's Merrill. Here's Strus. Kicks it out to Allen. Allen, a screen on Clarkson. Back to Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
And, you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Cavaliers making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. And then for New York, Diawara's checked in. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Josh Hart. The Knicks leading by 7. Now Alvarado. Clarkson passes to Diawara. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Pass to Strus. From 10 feet out, that one a little long. New York has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter.
Riding it up and in off the drive. Clarkson athletic enough to create his own offense.
43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now Strus. Back to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Pass to Allen. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
A good touch inside. I mean, Allen does have a nice looking shot, but he's really at home near the hoop.
Here's Alvarado. Scoreless thus far. Count that bucket. And the Knicks lead by 9.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Schroeder. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the New York Knicks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Lobbed up there for Allen. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Alvarado. Started by Schroeder. Alvarado passes to Clarkson. Sohan finds Clarkson. Sohan with the screen. Lets it go from 11. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Allen outside. Pass to Tyson. There's the pick. Over Sohan. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks leading by 9. Here's Clarkson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Clarkson's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson, getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
Schroeder with the screen on Bridges. Strus passes to Schroeder. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. And for the Knicks, they're shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. New York moving it around. Alvarado passes to Sohan.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Dean Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Anunoby's checked in. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Wade from outside connects from three-point range. Some say, Clark, the game has lost its physicality, with fewer fouls called on average than in any previous decade.
You know, I don't necessarily fully agree with that, Kevin. Sure, the game is still physical. Some of the hard fouls, and because the game was played closer to the basket in the past, lent itself to more fouls being called and more bumping and thumping. It's more perimeter oriented now, but I don't know if it's necessarily less physical. And I don't actually mind fewer foul calls. I like the players being able to play and put the ball in the basket as much as possible.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Jacks up a 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Offensive rebound. Robinson kicks to Bridges. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Now, here's Strus. He has yet to score. Stolen by Clarkson. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Schroeder. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Bridges for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Merrill on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Merrill can't hit. New York leading by 10. Robinson a screen on Schroeder. It's stolen by Allen. Here's Strus. And Bridges with the block. And they get it back. Second shot opportunity. And that one's good. Schroeder's got it back down to single digits for the Cavs. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Here they come, fans. It's your Cavs Powerhouse Dance Team.
Look now for Cleveland. Mitchell, he's jumped in for Sam Merrill. And it's James Harden in for Dennis Schroeder. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson comes in for Jose Alvarado. New York leading by 8. Bridges is free on Harden. Here's Brunson. Right in the heart of the defense. Brunson.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
From deep, Harden cans it from downtown. Harden's got 6.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
As James Harden's career has gone on, Clark, he has crept his way up the all-time scorers list.
Yeah, it's kind of been a low-key stealth march, if you will. I mean, as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to end up cracking the top 10 in all-time assists and maybe even go higher up that list.
Now Harden, after Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer. The drive by Mitchell. It's good. Now just a 5-point New York lead.
And how about the strength from Mitchell? Looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside.
Brunson against Harden. They kick out to Anunoby. Bridges for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Harden outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Mitchell wide open. Oh, good with the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Stolen by Brunson. Outside for Robinson. Back to Brunson. Brunson with a head of steam. He gets that one. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past you.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Thomas Bryant. 26.
On defense, the Knicks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The shot by Wade, wide open. And the 3 off target. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They lead by 7. Brunson, hard finish inside.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Cleveland's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Wade sets the pick for Mitchell for the 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Nance is checked in for Bryant. Then for the Knicks, Andrew Shamet comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Bridges. Here's Tyson, still without a basket.
And I like that play. Nance on the roll, great athleticism, tough to defend.
Johnson with it. Pass to Shamet. There's the 3. And it's Wade with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Mitchell in the corner. Stolen by Brunson. Now, here's Shamet. T right on him. Brunson outside. Off target from three-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Pass to Harden. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in this game. In the corner. Shamet with it. New York, no good that time either. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting a meager 37% for the game. Pass to Nance. Shoots over Towns. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Towns the screen. Runs in the pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
An absolute beast in the pick and roll. Towns rolls off ready to score. He doesn't disappoint either.
Cavaliers shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. Harden, that's short off the rim.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now, Alvarado. In the corner. Shamet with it. Anunoby outside. On the clock. Here's Alvarado. Off target with his 3. And so that's the end of the first half. Knicks out front, leading by 9. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Thanks for joining us for Game 4. At the half, some ground to make up for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Poor execution for them offensively. Settling for bad shots far too often. Recipe for disaster.
Man, Kenny, your optimism is infectious. Looking at the series breakdown for the Cavaliers. They're 0 for 3 in the series. Kenny, what should they do to stave off elimination?
They got to take a long look in the mirror and figure out which vacation spot they're going. In other words, they're toast, Ernie.
Listen, I don't need to break out the crystal ball to tell you how this ends. They have to white flag up, and the season is on the clock.
A lot of metaphors there, but I get the gist. Speaking of toast, what do you prefer on toast, Kenny?
Jam, no butter.
Shaq?
Jam, jelly.
What's the difference between jam and jelly, Shaq?
I have no
Jam
idea.
don't shake like that.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Harden kicks to Mitchell. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. Towns with the steal. It's stolen by Wade. On the wing, Mitchell. The three. Offensive rebound. Wade finds Mitchell. Now Allen. 5 to shoot. From deep, Harden. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got 3 assists tonight.
Hey, defensively, when you're guarding Harden, the last thing you want is for him to get a rhythm from deep. He can blow a game wide open when he does.
Now, here's Bridges. Still yet to score.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Back to you guys.
Oh, yeah, he can knock them down. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here is Harden. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Towns. New York leading by 8. On the wing, Anunoby. Wade is covered. Brunson kicks to Hart. Mobley against Bridges. Hart, that's good.
Nice job by Bridges. Doesn't always get enough credit for his playmaking.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. Harden outside. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Mobley misses. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Hart the pass to Brunson. To Hart. Mobley with the block.
Well, this is why you gotta be excited about Mobley. Already a special and versatile defender.
Wade against Brunson. Harden scanning the floor. Back to Wade. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Knicks leading by 10. With a screen on Hart. Brunson finds Hart. Count the basket. That's 7 points for Josh Hart.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Harden on the wing. Brunson covering. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from James Harden. Brunson against Harden. Towns a screen on Hart. A kick out to Anunoby. Towns. It's stolen by Allen. Here's Wade. Here's Mitchell. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Mitchell's got it back down to within single digits for the Cavs. Harden against Brunson. On the wing, Bridges. Brunson surveying the D. The shot, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Holds it up there for Mobley. Towns with the steal. Harden against Brunson. Inside. And Harden throws it down.
And the way that Brunson is just so calm in the pick and roll, boy, he is smooth.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. And here's Harden. 11 points in the game. Looking for Allen and gets it there. And then Allen slams it in.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Brunson finds Towns. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Towns has got 6 points.
Towns is so dangerous in the paint. He's got the ability to just muscle through most any defense.
On the wing, Harden. Harden so good at absorbing contact.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
Runs in the pass to Towns, and the basket is good. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Allen. 8 points for him. Now here's Harden, and that one drops for him. Harden's got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's Brunson. 20 points for him. Bridges passes to Hart. Hart with the screen for Bridges. Trying to find Hart. Gets it to him. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The fadeaway. The offensive rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Brunson. And the dunk by Towns.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
A different look now for Cleveland. Tyson's checked in. And Strus is subbed in for Wade. Strus against Bridges. And here's Mitchell from the arc. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Bridges outside. Pass to Tyson. Shoots. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there. 1:44 left to play here in the third. Brunson against Mitchell. Brunson gets to Clarkson. Back to Brunson. It's stolen by Allen. On up the court. Tyson with the bucket. Now just a 3-point New York lead.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Brunson the pass to Clarkson. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Elevating like a rocket booster. Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
1:07 left in the third. Allen outside. Pass to Strus. Here's Tyson. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Bruce against Bridges. To the inside. Here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Clarkson against Allen. Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And here's Cruz for 3. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now tonight. He gets it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the New York Knicks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it's really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Alvarado with it. Down low. Clarkson outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Robinson. Some dishes to Towns. Out to Clarkson. Inside. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Clarkson. Towns has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for New York. And here's Cruz for 3. Rebounded by Clarkson. The Knicks leading by 11. Here's Anunoby. And then Anunoby slams it in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Towns, a screen on Harden. Alvarado passes to Towns. In the corner, it's Clarkson. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Landry Shamet's checked in for New York.
Number 44, Landry Shamet.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Pass to Wade. Now here's Harden. Back to Wade. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Mr. Do-It-All coming away with the assist there. I mean, Harden making sure to keep his teammates involved in the offense.
Robinson a screen on Harden. Shamet. And it's Tyson with the rebound. Here's Wade. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Wade's got 4 points in the quarter.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Here's Alvarado. Towns, a screen on Harden. In the corner, it's Robinson. New York moving the ball around. New York, no good that time either.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Harden's shot is off. New York leading by 7. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on James Harden. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
2 shots. And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them. So they just kept doing it.
Free throw good, Alvarado. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mobley's checked in. Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. Both free throws good from Alvarado. And so Harden will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 9-point game. Buries the long-range jumper.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now, here's Shemet. To the paint, here's Hart, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Lead with it, defended by Hart. Wade passes to Harden. Here's Mobley, and the rejection by Towns.
Prime time, big time defense from Towns.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
A different look now for Cleveland. Jared Allen comes in for Max Strus. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for James Harden. The Knicks also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Mikal Bridges comes in for Landry Shemet. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Got that bucket in no time at all. Merrill's got 5 points now in the quarter. New York leading by 5. Hit by Bridges. Here's Brunson. Mobley with the block. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Allen. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Earning a trip to the stripe that time. Allen constantly on the move, which makes him hard to guard.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Allen impacts the game on all levels. This kid has what it takes.
Max Strus is checked in for the Cavaliers. And New York with a change here, too. Landry Shemet's checked in for Anunoby. Now here's Brunson. Hart, no good.
I thought he had that one. I think he did, too.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And another miss by Cleveland.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The first one falls. He doesn't get the second one.
Yeah, but the main thing is the 2-possession lead is secure.
Strus's shot is good.
Well, they left it until the 4th quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
Bucket is good.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
To Mitchell. It's up a 3, and another 3 for Cleveland.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc, and then bury some threes.
Runs in the pass to Robinson. It falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. 6 points for Mitchell Robinson.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
Mitchell against Brunson. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut back down to just 1 with the basket for Mitchell.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Allen. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. James Harden. He's checked in for Max Strus. And a switcher also for New York. Towns, he's checked in for Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Merritt. He nails it. And we're tied up.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
And the Knicks with possession here. After Cleveland got the 3-pointer.
One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup nightmare for defenses.
No good on that. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Wade's checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Anunoby's checked in. And he's good on the second.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Brunson against Harden. Brunson outside. Hart with the screen for Brunson. Here's Hart. Got it to go.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
It's a 3-point game. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Sam Merritt. He's checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Harden outside. Lets it go from 14. Knicks have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Towns, big-time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
Now here's Harden. With the floater.
2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mobley. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Sometimes basketball is a simple game. Get that ball to Evan Mobley inside, and good things will happen.
Brunson with it. Wade is covered. Now Brunson bridges a screen on Wade. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Mitchell. Harden.
Exceptional strength. Harden is so smart at creating opportunities to get to the free throw line.
At the line for Cleveland, James Harden, taking 2 shots.
hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here.
Nobody quite like Harden to run your offense. He knows the ins and outs like very few do.
And he is unable to get the second one.
They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Hard outside. Thompson with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Now Hart.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team. Shoot two.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Brunson against Harden. It falls!
This is exactly what happens when you allow James Harden to heat up.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. 40 seconds left in the game. Here's Harden. They swipe it.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
That's the way to go.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Now here's Brunson. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hart. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw.
And here's Harden. From 12 feet, it misses. And an intentional foul right there.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Making all of those. Putting this game in the refrigerator.
And so the New York Knicks have won the series.
What an impressive bit of work. I mean, you think about all the preparation that went into this. It really started in the offseason, and it then carried right to this moment right here.
And, of course, the story continues as they now move on to the NBA Finals, representing the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, tonight they'll celebrate, but tomorrow it'll be all business, starting from square one with their game planning and identifying the matchups they think they can exploit.
They're just 4 wins away from hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. Can they complete their mission? We can't wait to see. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. So long.